Greetings, everybody. Here's an update on my current investments. As you can see, I bought more shares, dollar shares. At this time of the hour, everything drops because people buy and sell. So tomorrow I'll be able to show you the more, the great gains that were gained through this. I want to show you the reality. Today, it's about the reality of the stock market, and I'm showing you from a different angle where I say sorted by. So instead of me going by sort by, these values, I'm going to show you by sorted by, instead of share prices of all the prices, because data just gets you confused. I want to show you by sorted by percentage, Now, disclaimer, I'm not giving you financial advice. I am no licensed financial advisor. I am someone who had over 35 years experience in investments and marketing, in the stock market, in the internet market, in the mail order market, you name it, the markets out there I had investments in. So I'm just sharing my insight, my results, okay? So now that I got that out of the way, I just want you to know that you can lose all your money and you can gain all your money. Now, I'm just going to be upfront with you on this. You got to focus on reality, and you have to be consistent. You have to learn. You have to educate yourself. And what I mean by that is that though I only spend maybe $2 on a share or $1 on a share, I just wanted to show you, like what I was speaking about before. It's 12%. It went from 20% down to 12.5%. Now, what I do in these terms is I have a journal, and I write down in my journal, okay, what it is. Not so much about the percentage, but I will put it at that time frame. I will say that I had purchased it at, it's a 2 days date. I look back, and it'll show when I purchased it, if I can pick it up. Being I might have purchased it today, ain't going to show that. Sometime it will. Okay, 1 week later. Let's see if I can move this out of the way. It's kind of annoying. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Well, this is one of the ones I can. Well, nevertheless, here it is. $2 investment, 25 cents gain. Not bad. Not bad. I get this many times throughout the years, guys. Many times throughout the year. And so what I write down, I do basically the ticket symbol. And this, when I purchased it, how much it was, like what percentage it was. And basically this percentage was, it's going to tell me tomorrow. It ain't going to tell me now. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. 2 trades. I got it at 24%. So I write down that. It's $1.85. It dropped down to. So here's the thing. After I write it down, I put that 12.15%. And I just put the date. You know what I'm saying? And so let's get out of this and let's move to the next. Now you got plug power. Again, I'll do the next one. I'll do the next one where, right here, it shows 26 or 27%, 27.35%. I recommend you write this down before you do it, but again, this time I bought the stock itself, and I believe it was at $3.50, and after I bought it went up to $3.84. So I got a 9.71% return on my money. Had I went and spent, $350, I would have received a $34 profit. Okay, if I wanted to sell it out, it wouldn't be 34. It'd be 1% of that would be $3.50 minus. The rest would be profit. So it'll be like more like $31.50. I'm just giving you a very clear, simple view of it. Okay, and okay, I want to share that. Excuse the background. I'm in Burger King, and it is kind of noisy right now. But this is a time the market will be closed in less than an hour. So I'm speaking a little louder and clearer. So I got 8% here. Now, why do I tell you to write down in your journal? So, because many times I will come back and get the similar results. This way you can repeat the process. So here we go. 22%. You notice the pattern that I'm just showing you? Everything is at 20% and below. Now, I'm going to show you a technique that I do. Now, you're going to get some losses. Remember I kept saying not everything is a gain. But you see, tomorrow, these things will be up. It'll be up 3%. It'll be up 5%. And it's because at a certain time of the market, at 8:30 to 9:30, everybody's buying. By 10:30, people are starting to do the second buy. And then after 10:30, 11:30, people are now starting to either start to sell. By 1 o'clock, everything's dropped. The stock market is now going down again. This has been that way for, God knows, a century or so, 100 years. It's the way it's buy in the morning, sell in the evening, okay? I mean, if you're a day trader, if you're a swing trader like myself, you can hold it for days and weeks at a time, like I'm showing you. I don't like day trading. I never have liked day trading. It's very risky. And, you put your money in there and you might get some results, but you want to end up getting something like this where it's featured 12% down. So let's say if I put $100 in it, I just lost $12. But see, now if I do a dollar test, a dollar here, I can figure out what's going to have the results, what's not going to have the results. So by doing a dollar test, it's a lot easier. $1 per stock. It's called fractional shares. So I'm not going to cry over $1. You see, now this one dropped down 0.5%. This one dropped 1%. 1%. I'm not going to cry over that. So I have these shares. It's showing right here, details. I have current investment, $43.76. Unrealistic gains, 92 cents. Unrealistic gains, 2%, 2.10%. Hey, this days where I see this will go up 28%. Now, that's my decision if I want to sell them off or something. But out of 30 trades or 40 or 50 trades that I do, like when I get these trades here, it might take me 2 weeks to sell off all the trades. It might take me a month. It never takes me more than 2 months, I can tell you that. But I'm just showing you where I want to get the maximum bang for my buck. Now, had I wanted to, when this was over 20%, it was 22%, I could have sold it then. But see, now, it's much safer when you know how to do risk management. Again, I'm not trying to give you no financial advice. I'm sharing over 35 years of financial experience and how to do it as a child play. You could be a fifth grader and do this. Style a fractional share. Okay? Now, because I know that this show my portfolios where it was over hundreds of thousands of dollars. I think I really freaked some people out. But that's because over 30 years investment, you're going to get that. Okay, let's just look at it. Now that I have shared this, I want to show you a quick way of you can get this opportunity. And it's I might have to move this over here, guys. Excuse me, guys. I got to put this over here. All right. Let's go back here. Maybe I might have to lower it down a little. Okay, now let's see. Let's just say that you got to click this. You see where it's the stocks, right? You see where it says search, stocks, and categories. Clicking that. First thing you want to do. I am a dividend guy. I love dividends, so I hit onto advance. You hit advance, you click dividend yielding. Companies which pay a dividend within the last 180 days. Dividends are a small distribution from a company earnings to its shareholders. Then I click here. Upcoming earnings report. Companies report earnings in the next 7 days. Earnings report are when a company more publicly shares their performance. A company's stock value can drastically change after an earning program. Now I can reset it. I'm going to apply it. Now what this showing me, guys, is I'll move this back over again. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I can just make this disappear. I don't know how to do that. Okay, not yet. Maybe on my laptop I can do it. This is 101 stocks that give you dividends. So if you ever wanted to get Cash App with dividends, here's a way to do it. You do not need to put $1,000 up in somebody's portfolio under a broker. You do not need to put up $10,000. You do not need to be an accredited investor. I don't know what's going on, but a lot of these things, when President Biden has put out there that you can't do this and put these laws out, a lot of the apps out here has been really shaked up. Robinhood got something where they check your credit. Moo, they check your credit. You can get on there now. You can still get on Robinhood. And Robinhood is one of the best ones. But when you got Moo, now here's the thing. You might get turned down because you didn't meet a certain criteria financially. Oh, well, we noticed that you only do $30,000 a year. I'm sorry. We need you to be doing $60,000 a year. Excuse me on this, guys. I want to show you something. Let's click over here. I'm just going off. I'm just letting you know. I'm just kind of a little frustrated when I see things like that. I'm just showing you the key stacks. This is 3.3% dividends. With the stock growth, I don't want to go over your head with it. You might see on a 3% and an increase of 5%. It might get an 8% return for the year. I'll show you that later. Matter of fact, I might be able to show you a sample of a stock dividend calculator. I'm trying to find the right one for you. But over here, the share is $50. You're doing fractional shares. You're only doing $1. You got market cap, 9.2 market cap. Revenue is $3.79 billion. And, and so on. Yeah, and this is wonderful. This is why I love it. Revenue growth, 74.6%. That means that the stock went up that much. That means there's growth in it. It's not saying minus, it's saying as a profit. And operation margin is 35%. I find anything under 40% is safe. When it goes over 40%, you're running a risk. Today's volume was $712,000. Average daily volume 932. So, and you got PE ratio 10.06. It's good. Price to sales ratio 2.4. It's good. I would say that. Let's see what they do. They're above their markers. They're above their markers, guys, on the actual EPS. Normally, the markers would have been, you got $1.50, $1.49, $1.55. It's the markers here. $1.46, $1.49. See the one in between right here? It's $1.58. And what basically what they're showing is people buying this, guys. So here it is, based on 15 analysis ratings. People buying it. I usually get it when people hold it and people buying it. If people selling it, no way. So here's a quick way of knowing it. a quick way of knowing the signals. That's one thing I love about them. It's so simple. If I had to go to Robinhood, I would have to then do the charts. So I would have to do technical analysis. And who wants to do that? We're going to keep this simple, okay? All right. Let's see. Now, stay tuned, guys, because I'm going to show you day by day. Let's see. Let's go and look at another one. Let's look at Nokia. I'm just showing you certain things, guys. 3.6%. Now, I'm going to give you a list of all the Cash App dividends that's high. Some of them are like 15%. And you can gain that like every 3 months. You'll get a percentage of that. Some of them are 10%. I think one of them was like well over 20%. And it's up to you on a dollar fractional share. Okay, great. I saw like results like a penny back, 5 cents back on a dollar. But it's something. You know what I'm saying? Because if that was $1,000, it would have been like $50 came back to me. And I'm talking about 3 months later. I'm like, whoa. So that was $1,000. I would have got $1,050. I could cash it out. But see, I'm not really trying to do it for the dividend purposes here. But I'm just sharing this with you so that if you're looking for the stocks, so you don't have to go open up every stock to find out which one. And again, I'm going to go back at it. And I'm going to go here, stop, click here, hit advance. See if I can move that over. Advance, you hit advance over here. You hit dividend yielding, upcoming earning report. Okay, it's quiet down here, guys, so I don't have to talk as loud. Okay, now you got the next step. It's called performance. And here's how you do it. Don't look at the week. The week, anything can happen. Okay, I'm gonna show you. People could do the week and say, okay, I want to get 5% low. I want to get the stock. So me, it's 20%. So I hit here, only one shows up. Okay, 26%, and I purchase it. So now I'm going to go with the category again. I know I can go with different categories. Don't like doing that. Let's say 30 days. Hit apply again. Now I'm going to go with 10%. So I'm going it down lower at 30 days. I like to stay around 30, 90 days. Here we go. So this is one where I can decide. To me personally, it's not inappropriate. I like 20% and down, but then again, I hit 10%, right? So what I'm showing you here is a quick way to get your 10% down. Instead of you have to go crazy and trying to find them. It is, and you can click here and you can go and say, I want to find on the last 30 days, 5% lower. You hit applied and it'll show you 17 of them. You may turn around and say you want to find the one that is going up so you can invest for the day. So let's say you want to find the one you invest for the day. You can go here, 5% it up. Now these are all the ones that is up. So you might, in the morning time, you say, well, I'm going to go for it. 12%. I can't guarantee it's going to go higher than that. It might just drop the next day. But here, 6%. It might go up to 12%. It might go up to 15%. No one knows. But if you look at the chart overall, it hits pretty high, didn't it? Over the years. So it's pretty much at its peak. Verizon is one of the hot ones. Look at this one. It's another one. 5%, 10%, 5%. So you might want to get into it, and you might say, great, I want to try my hands. 9 o'clock in the morning, it's down. I want to put the share in or buy it tonight. Being it's 2:35 p.m., I'm going to buy this. Hopefully in the morning, it shoots up. You're taking a risk. Doing day trading is a risk. Swing trading is a lot more comfortable with it because I can bail out when I need to. I got space and time to do it. Okay, now that I show you this, I want to show you where, okay, you go 10% set. So you see which one is up to 10%. The reason why I tell you this, it's not that you go and right away invest in it, but you can write it down. You can write down that what tends to be booming at 10%. So that the next time you see it drop down low, if you see WR Berkeley drop down low, hey, get in. You know what I'm saying? There's this right here, drop down low. Get in. But let's just say that you're looking at that on, well, this is 51%. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to get you all excited, but I have it at 10% when I did it. You know, monthly. Then you got the weekly and here. And you had all. But the point I'm trying to make here is that if you're just looking, let's try 15, 20%. Let's see, no results. So you'll know your levels. Now here's the thing. If you don't want none of these things, you just want to find some growth stocks. If you don't want none of these things right here, here's what you do. Like if you want to see all the stocks, or dividends really, you just hit reset, done. It brings you back here. Well, let's just say that you don't want upcoming earnings, right? Apply. Now you got 950. Now let's be for real, guys. You want to go through 950? I think not. No one wants to go through 950 stocks unless you got a lot of time on your hand. So I'm showing you a creative way of doing it. Let's say that you want to do it, it's dividend yielding. You cut that. Now you're back to the regular stock buster. Now over here, we want dividend yielding, and we got 950 stocks that are dividends. Intel. Let's look at Intel. By the way, let's see at 1 month. I always like to see 1 month. Nope, not for me. Pays 1.53%. Not bad, right? Now, wouldn't it be nice? The one thing I say Cash App don't show us is the dividend percentage. Like, if we can have it where we can say, I want 10%, and it can show us 10% of the dividends. Now, some people, they're like security. So I'm that way. I'm security, and I'm aggressive. I got different portfolios. So this is on 0.5% right here. Yep. Oh, yeah. Now, when it comes to S&P 500 index, 1.3%. Don't get me wrong now, guys. These stocks do have its ups and downs and have some results with stock growth. That's a whole new different strategy. Again, your ExxonMobil. Let's look at ExxonMobil. Let's look at the dividends. I'm speaking from a dividend perspective here now. 3.8. Let's look at it quarterly. Quarterly, that breaks it up. It tells you how much they paid out. Earning wise, so it's not bad, but it's a $97 stock, guys. So you're getting back on your money for one share. You're getting back $2.54 a quarter. So in a year, it's roughly like about $9 to $10 you get back. That's not bad. I mean, let's say you had 10,000 shares of this. 100 shares. Say you had 100 shares, $10,000, right? 9,700 and change. That means that you will be getting back on 100 shares, like roughly $900 or $1,000. Now, I don't know about you, guys, but there are people that's pretty damn good. If you ask me, that's if I'm saying it right now. Let me make sure now, because that's pretty high there, guys. That's pretty high, 3.8%. But why is he giving back this much money? Why is it just made that much money giving that back like you will receive it? Or expected ESP. This is accurate ESP. Expected. Then again, it might not even be that much. But you're not just getting that dividends based on what just at the actual shares, these shares go up, guys, and they go down. And it's recorded at the end of the day. So you're getting that compounding effect. So that's not bad for a person with $10,000 to get $1,000 that year. Well, I know they'd be feeling good. Imagine compounding that, knowing that you don't have to put nothing more into your S&P 500 index, and you get that. This is why people love the S&P 500 index, the 503 plus, top shares in the nation, But I study the S&P 500 index and look at all the different results, bells and whistles, and see which one I can personally invest. Like here, the freedom of Cash App is that it gives you the ability to control it. Now, if I want to sell, I can sell. Like right now, I can turn around here and I can hit sell, and it's back in my account. So even though I put $2 in, it's $2.25. I don't want to do that. I want to see how far this baby goes. It went up to 22%. I want to see if it goes up to 30%. If it goes to 30%, I want to see if it goes up to 40%. And then when it goes dropping back down, then I say, okay, great, let me sell out. The name of the game here is I'm experimenting, guys. I'm experimenting with new stocks, new shares. And I want to see what is my advantage, because here, it's only $2.24 was the total value. That's all the share is, a penny share. And it went up over 22%. Imagine putting $100 on it. I know that within 1 hour time of buying it, you got $22 and you can sell it the next minute. That's how powerful Cash App stock market is. Better than Robinhood. It's better than Moo and all them. Because Moo and all them, they got all this paper trade, all this rules and regulation. You got to wait 8 hours, or you got to wait 4 hours, or well, you'll soon get your money back. It don't allow you to sell it, or it'll like Robinhood is next to it. Robinhood, I say, is next to it, but Robinhood has its technicalities too, especially when it comes to cryptocurrencies. So it's like, I will put something in, like when I had bought the dog coin, and I put it in, they said, oh, you got to wait 24 hours. I said, wait a minute now. But I put it in. I'm like, what if it drops? I'm like, what if it drops? I mean, I'm going to lose out on all my profit. So you got to wait 24 hours, or we're gonna process it, but it's going to take 24 hours. And now I'll be like sweating bullets, like, oh man. But you get a market like this, or like Trader Station, you can set it up. If you got Trader Station, you got a business, you want to have to sign documents and mail it back or email it, is a pain in the A. But if you go with, hey, it's just me, you can jump for joy. You can jump for joy because they don't put you through all that headaches. I'm going to show you some over time, the different strategies I have. Now, this is just another strategy. I'm just showing y'all one of dozens and dozens of strategies. I know it's quite a bit. I might have been here on 45 minutes now, but it's Calvin Bridges, the Art Father. Thank you for listening, guys, and thank you for watching. I just want to go over here and show y'all my silence now, and I'm going to sign off.
Cheese going.